Have you ever seen this animatronic? Or this one? This one? What about this one? Chances are you probably haven't seen these animatronics. They are old, and I mean really old. People have said these animatronics feel alive, like they're watching you, and they give people this really terrible feeling, like there's more to them, a darker history. And I'm going to investigate these animatronics. But to get there, we first had to take a 5-hour drive to the middle of nowhere, West Virginia.
Every night to finally roam in and
He's locked in. Was that the fight of 87?
But then, we finally made it to the last Showbiz Pizza on Earth. Sort of. And there I was, outside of Billy Bob's Wonderland. So, if you haven't kept up, I've been investigating Chuck E. Cheese for their dark history.
I'm about to meet Nathaniel E. Cheese, kind of nerd.
And we finally made it to Billy Bob's Wonderland. This is the place where I believe all the murder started and where I got my last hint. And it seems like other people have started to believe that too, because now they've started to leave posters wherever we're going. I'm not sure who did this, but apparently there's a missing child case and all this other stuff. Apparently a killer, I don't know. But we're just gonna go and investigate and see what happens. After such a long drive, I started to feel nervous about poking around. What if they kicked me out and this 5-hour drive was for nothing? When we finally got in, I seen the animatronics. A lot of you now may be asking, what even happened here? Let me explain. I believe these animatronics were converted into Chuck E. Cheese animatronics to cover up something sinister. A man by the name of Nathaniel E. Cheese has hidden his dark past, and I believe he's the cause of the missing children. And hopefully today, I shine light on this sad situation and bring forth the truth of these terrible events. So we've made it to our base of operations for the day, I believe, but where are we? This place is crazy. We've looked around a little bit, scoping out the area, and we've just seen some of the most haunted things I think I've ever seen in my life. But that's besides the point. Today, we're gonna be investigating this place to find out the truth about Nathaniel E. Cheese. All right, so investigation 1 is gonna be the arcade. I brought an EMF reader. We're gonna see if we can detect anything haunted with this. There's no faulty stuff, and it's already going off a little bit. Maybe not, doesn't matter. And only after that, investigation number 2 is gonna be the food. We're gonna see if anything haunted is in the food. And then investigation number 3 is finally gonna be the animatronics, the most important stage of it all. So it's finally time to go investigate the arcade. On my way to the arcade, the animatronics started their first performance. Hey, why don't you want my money? They don't use tokens, but they take coins, so it's somewhat cool. Play. Alright, so we're going to play skee ball. We're going to the back of the arcade right now. Let's see what we can find in the skee ball machine. Dude, look how haunted this thing is. This looks like, I'm pretty sure this is like from the original Showbiz Pizza. This thing's so cool.
What's that?
What are you talking about? What's that? Oh my god, dude. How is there these here too? You're on the right track. Okay? Don't let him know you're here. This will help. And it's from a guy named Henry. Okay. Will you scan this for me? Dude, I can't believe whoever's been given it. I mean, it said Henry on the thing, and apparently he gave us the one at Chuck E. Cheese as well. I assume, you know, it seems like we're being followed while investigating this. I don't know if he's good or bad, but he is giving us hints to what happened. As the video seems, it seemed like Nathaniel was also here, and he took that one girl to the back. Whoever's given us all these clues is really trying to lead us on the track, and I'm sure there's more of those little note cards just like Chuck E. Cheese, and we'll see if we can go find them. That's it for the arcade, really. There's not much more to do in the arcade. I think after doing that, there's no more point in winning a prize. It feels wrong to try to play more arcade games after we figured out something's wrong here, so we're just gonna go get something to eat and think about it. All right, let's go. All right, we're gonna see if Billy Bob's got that secret sauce. Let's order a pizza. Can I get a pepperoni pizza? Looks pretty good. What do you think, buddy?
Pretty good.
Pretty good.
No,
dude, this pizza looks so good. You can't be sponsored. Take that off, take that off. Take this one, I'll take that off.
Yeah.
We accept sponsors. If you want to give us your water, we take it.
See what happens to Sonic?
You see what happens? Unnamed water brand. All right. Yeah. So we're here with the pizza. I doubt there's anything going to be really haunted about this pizza, but you never know after finding that first slip in a old Billy Bob Willie go round spinny up and down thing. I don't know what that's called. It's where it goes, you know, you've seen it. We found it. We don't really know anything from what we've seen. You know, the girl just kind of just followed Nathaniel. You can assume what happens after all the information we've learned from the previous places, but we're going to see. No, we're just kind of hungry. This isn't really much of an investigation. We're just kind of eating, so let's dig right in.
Think it, sink it.
Think it, sink it. You know how I mentioned earlier in the intro that you get this terrible feeling that you're being watched by the animatronics? I felt like I noticed them watching me while eating this pizza. Like they were onto me. But anyways, we went ahead and downed this pizza. Decent with or without. Woo, baby! Looks like a nice slice. This is what you call a clean plate. Alright, so in the spirit of the video, that we're investigating this place, I want to investigate to see if anything is weird about this plate. You know, the ghost could be following us around, and maybe they're trying to give us signs, or maybe Henry's following us around and trying to give us signs, so let's investigate this plate and see if it's haunted. I seriously doubt it. The pizza was great. The plate still could be haunted. You never know. It's picking up a lot more than you think it would. Are you haunted? No. Are you haunted? Is the table haunted? No, not really. You've seen this, right? Like, I'm not doing that. My hands are off of this plate. And this the only buttons to turn it on and off. There's literally no buttons on the whole thing. You can slow it down if you want to. But I'm not doing that. See, look, I can set it down right here and it's not gonna do it. How is this plate actually haunted, bro? I don't know, is there anything under it? No. Wait, do you see that QR code in the middle, dude? That dude has somehow snuck this in. Is he working here? Does the Henry guy work here that gave us the first note? He got away with everything he did to my family from Henry. Thomas, will you scan this for me? I hope there's nothing too bad after this one. After seeing the first one, that was pretty bad. I hope that girl's okay. Can we scan this? How do we end up going to places that are actually haunted? A little girl dying, bro. How deep does this rabbit hole go? We're gonna have to figure this out. Like, how do we free their spirits if that's even possible? How do we help these people? Because they're guiding us obviously for a reason. I mean, they gave us 2 of these things and 3 at the other Chuck E. Cheese. I mean, bro, I don't know what we're gonna do about this. This is getting too serious. We're gonna have to figure out something, dude. I guess we go investigate the animatronics. That's the only thing I can think of that's left to do. It felt like we shouldn't have been there, like they didn't want us to be here. After figuring out the darker history of this place, it really makes you question yourself and want to turn around, but we had to keep pushing forward. I think the ones that scare me the most are Billy Bob and him, the one playing the drums. He freaks me out a little bit. We're not going to talk about him though. Dude, Billy, just look at Billy Bob, bro. He's so freaky, dude. I like his little snaggletooth though. He kind of looks like you. Hey. You know, they didn't do anything wrong. It's Nathaniel. That's who we need to track down. I think our only move is sneaking into the back rooms. I do not know how we're gonna pull that off, but I don't know. You kind of look like Fats too, bro. You got the snaggletooth and you look like Fats. Oh. And you got the hair of Beach. Like, look at Beach Bear. You look, he got the hair of Beach Bear, bro.
That is just not.
That's so true. All right, don't show him. Those cut. Dude, these like actually terrify me. Look at these things, bro. That dude has some things on his mind. I think the main thing, these look so real, that's why I think they're so terrifying. When I was looking at the animatronic, the employees happened to left the back room door open, and this is what I saw.
What is that? What is that?
What is that? Most cursed thing I think I've ever seen, and it's just wide open. We've been thinking about this a lot. We just got done looking at the animatronics, and some employees have started looking at us, and I'm getting a little nervous. But I think the only place we can find our final clue is in the back rooms. Not like the yellow ones, like where they start the shows and stuff. I think that's where all the hidden information would be. It's right over there. All right, the back rooms are right behind that family. It's that door right there. I'm gonna try to sneak in. Wish me luck, I'm getting kind of nervous. All right, let's go. I wasn't able to record this next part, but you won't believe what happened. We actually
I can't believe we've
in.
actually done this. We had to cut the cameras to get in. We've actually made it to the back room of this place. We're actually gonna find the secret, dude. Come look, bro. Dude, look at these old masks, bro. These are actually so haunted. Look over there. That's creepy, dude. Where are we right now? Dude, where are we right now, dude? We shouldn't be back here. Holy shit. What's this? Dude, it's the co-founder. Holy shit. I'm gonna steal this. I'm gonna steal this. Oh my god, this is so cool. It's another one of these. Oh, we're gonna pocket before they see us. We're gonna pocket before they see us. Dude, look at all this. This is so cool. Dude, we gotta get out of here before they see us, bro. Dude, let me look at these masks real quick. Let's see if we find any more clues. Dude, we gotta get out of here. This is so cool. Alright, let's go.
Alright, so we had to get out of there really quick. I was worried about them seeing us, but we ended up getting out. And I don't think any of the employees seen us. They haven't kicked us out yet, so we should be good. But I found this when I was in there, and I also found this little note card on the desk. I don't know if I talked about it enough, but it says the co-founder of Barbersville, Showbiz, and it says its name is Henry Wright. And I seen it had this personal phone number on the back. But the little thing says, everyone called me crazy when I said he killed my daughter. He fled to avoid consequences. And I'm sure this video is going to show us more. Whoever's been sending us these videos, which these were right beside each other and the same color. And I don't know if that's a coincidence. We'll definitely call this number. That's crazy, bro. Will you scan this for me?
Yeah.
I think we did everything we could at Billy Bob's. Nathaniel went somewhere. I don't know. We're going to try our best to figure out. We're going to call that number here in a little. We know the Nathaniel murders are true, and we will track down where Nathaniel went. We've been really trying to investigate Chuck E. Cheese. This situation has only got more and more disturbing, but coming here did give us clues, and we know we need to head to another Chuck E. Cheese. I'm not sure where that Chuck E. Cheese is at, but we will find it. I hope we finally finish this story and free all those kids. Let's go. I wonder what that note card said on it anyways.